What have you been saying to everyone this time, Amy? The phone has been ringing off the hook. Is that any way to talk to your mother? Mother-in-law. You make it sound like I've been harassing people. That's exactly what it sounds like. Can you just lay off calling family members and give everyone a break? From what I can gather, you've been bad-mouthing me at every family and neighborhood gathering you attend. What have I done to annoy you? I don't remember anything. Is there something you want to say to me? Just tell me, okay? I'm sick of all this information coming back to me from people I bump into. If there is a problem, let's have it out in the open. Well, I think bad-mouthing is being a little too dramatic. I may have aired a few gripes to my friends, maybe complained a little to someone in the family, but who doesn't complain a little about their daughter-in-law? Maybe they do, but most people don't fabricate lies about their daughter-in-law. If you have a real bone to pick with me, I'm all ears. But I don't appreciate you calling me a good-for-nothing wife in front of everyone. Because that's what people say you've been saying about me. And you know what else I heard? Apparently, all I do is go out for expensive lunches and waste Daryl's money. And whenever my mother-in-law asks for even the smallest bit of help, I just ignore her. Rumor has it I'm an alcoholic video game addict. Any of this sound familiar? What? Who has been saying such things? A relative you see sometimes. They called and told me what you've been saying. I thought I'd at least give you the chance to defend yourself before I believe it. Don't want to go jumping to conclusions based on rumor and lies, do we? Well, no, of course we don't. But it's more than just one person. And recently, I've been getting at least a call a day. The abuse is too much. You should hear the things they say. Treat your mother-in-law with respect. Stop being so lazy and do your duty as a wife and daughter. Crap like that. Can you just stop spreading such lies? You know it's not true. I don't know if you are bored or what the reason is, but you have to stop saying such things about me. I'm not saying anything that isn't true. Treating your mother-in-law with respect is a fundamental part of living in a harmonious and loving family. I'm trying my best to help out. You say your legs are sore, so I help out at least 2 or 3 times a week. I'm often cooking dinner over there at your house. I think I'm pulling my weight. So it makes it all the harder to hear when these rumors come back to me in the form of irate relatives and neighbors. I do the housework and cook for you guys. What part of that isn't respectful? And I drive you to the supermarket and hospital. And I hope you remember I'm paying money towards the repayment of the debt Daryl's father left. Every month. I'm paying close to $2,000 of my own money every month towards that. What part of all that is disrespectful or lazy? People call me up to ask why I'm not doing anything to help. What part of everything I do is not helping? This is so unlike you. What's gotten into you today? Gotten into me? I've had enough of being abused for things you've made up about me. It's gotta stop. I can't take it anymore, Amy. Well, I'm getting phone calls from people I've never even met. All of them seem to be outraged over the way I treat you. Just this morning, someone claiming to be Uncle Blaine called to shout at me. Who the hell is Blaine? I blocked every unknown number that was calling me, and next they called my landline. Then someone called me at work. Stop making up lies about me, okay? It's totally stressing me out. What on earth has gotten into you? You're acting as if I've done something wrong. People chat, you know. It's completely natural for neighbors to share tidbits about people in the area. What's wrong with a little idle chit-chat? You know what it's like when a few old girls get together. Tongues will wag, but it's never anything malicious. They're completely overreacting. And so what if 1 or 2 of the old girls take it upon herself to have a little talk to you? They are just looking out for me. It's what good friends and neighbors do. Where's your sense of community spirit? You should be happy and proud that we have such fine, upstanding neighbors. We all look out for one another around here. It's a privilege to be considered worthy of their concern. Jesus Christ, you talk as if you are a saint and have done nothing wrong. You should be grateful. And I don't like your accusatory tone. It would do you well to remember who your elders are. Show a little respect. You should just shut up and listen to what they have to say. It's a dark, dark day when the younger generation stops listening to the wisdom of their elders. The eagle never lost so much time as when he submitted to learn of the crow. What? Nothing. I'm busy here. Is that all? Just stop spreading lies about me. I won't shut up and listen to any more of it. I'm done listening. After all I've done to help you since Frank passed away and Nathan was posted to Canada, we both basically lost our husbands and I tried as hard as I could to help. And what do I get in return? Nothing but slander. And now sermons from angry old geezers I've never met. It's all very easy for them to hide behind the anonymity of a phone call. Sure, they all smile and say hello when I see them in the street or the store, but all the while you are all ganging up on me. And from the receiving end of it, you sure as hell seem to be enjoying it. Does the one who provokes me into violence win a pot of money or something? 'Cause I'm happy to oblige. This is the biggest overreaction since Barry Lassiter went on a hunger strike because the local milk bar didn't have his favorite flavor of ice cream. I wouldn't have to react at all if you hadn't made up lies about me. I don't think you realize just how far you and your bunch of old crows have pushed me. If you don't stop this minute, I won't be responsible for the consequences. You continually spit in the face of my kindness. I'll have no other choice but to distance myself from you. And in more ways than just physically. For a start, I'm not just going to give you money every month. That will be the first thing to go. And from now on, unless you are dying, you can take a taxi to your clinic appointments. No! That's not going to work. Do you have any idea how much that will cost? I have to take taxis, and you are going to reduce the amount of money. That's doubly evil. So you're just going to shirk all your responsibilities as a wife and daughter-in-law. I was right about you. You've got a nasty, vicious streak. I don't know what Nathan sees in you. I know what you've been saying. It doesn't matter what I do for you. I could carry you on my back up a steep hill to the hospital and you'd still tell your friends how the trip was bumpy or how it wasn't fast enough. I'm sick and tired of it. All of it. You're a failure as a wife. You've been married 3 years and haven't had any children. I'm beginning to wonder if I'll ever see any grandchildren. It's kind of hard when your husband has been stationed at a base on the other side of the Pacific. You act all high and mighty to me, but at least I gave birth to Nathan and fulfilled my duties as a wife and mother. He's been gone since the week after we got married. You do know how babies are made, right? And I've told you so many times, we'll think about a family when Nathan gets back. He only has 5 months to go. And whether we are going to have children or not has nothing to do with this conversation. If these phone calls don't stop immediately, you won't be getting money from me. I can't believe my dear sweet Nathan would marry such an uncouth and wild-natured woman. Mark my words. You won't get away with being so foul-mouthed to me. I can see I'm going to have to train you to be respectful myself. Nath, sorry I didn't get back to you sooner. I've just reached the hotel.
Are you okay? All I had to go on was a message from you saying, I can't take it anymore. You can imagine I started thinking the worst. What happened? Can you tell me?
Sorry to make you worry. I was about to text you when my battery died.
Well, it's a relief to hear from you. You don't know how worried I was. I got the first flight out and I'm heading home. I'm just glad that you're okay. So what happened?
It's your mother.
My mother? Oh, God, what's happened? Is she okay? Since my dad died, I've been...
No, she's fine. But she's been making up stories about how horrible I am. That I never help her and generally make her life a misery. She's told everyone that I'm a useless wife and daughter-in-law. She even started giving me grief about you and I not having kids yet. And if I ever say anything about it, she just comes around unannounced. We really shouldn't have given her a key to the place. She's got every one of your relatives involved. Even the neighbors think they need to give me their 2 cents. The way she's told it, I'm the worst daughter-in-law that ever lived. And this is on the same day that I dropped her off at home after taking her to and from the hospital.
Whoa, are you serious?
Why would I make this up? I'm serious, Nathan. She's off the rails. You should see the text she's been sending me. Apologize, you lazy evil woman. Things like that. Now she's just doing as she pleases. She knew I was home, so pretended to be a courier delivery guy. She held a box over her face so I couldn't see her and let her into the building. As soon as I opened the door, I knew it was her, but it was too late. She jammed her foot in the door and started shouting at me again. I can't go home, so I've escaped to a hotel.
I knew she was a little hard on you at times, but I didn't think it had gotten that bad. Oh boy. I'm sorry, Abby. Really, I'll sort it out, I promise. You shouldn't have to suffer because of that lonely bat, and you definitely shouldn't have to escape from your own home.
It's not your fault. You don't have to say sorry. And I know you've tried to talk to her about it.
I guess I wasn't clear enough.
Nath, can I stop pretending to be a good little wife?
What does that mean?
I'm sick of pretending. Since we've been married, I've tried to get along with your mother. I've given her money. I've helped around the house. I've driven her to appointments and the supermarket. Can I stop now? It's got me nowhere and I'm sick and tired of it. I need to start doing things for me.
Hang on a minute. Money? You've been sending money?
What? You know, to help pay back the debt your father left. I've been putting money into your mother's account every month. You too, right? It's an automatic payment, so... You too, right?
What? No! What are you talking about? Of course I'm not. And this is the first I've heard of my father leaving any debt behind when he died. I haven't given her a cent.
She came to me and said you were sending the money to help pay the debt, but it wasn't enough. She said she hated to have to ask me, but there was no other way. She didn't want to worry you or make you feel like you couldn't help, so we agreed to keep it a secret. So, it was all a lie? All that money wasn't going to help repay loans at all?
Unbelievable. I'm gonna kill her.
It's okay, Nath. She's your mother, so I suppose I should ask first, but...
What?
Do I have your permission to take her down? Along with all the uncles and aunts who believed her lies?
You have my permission and support. After hearing this, I can't seriously consider her my mother. You are what's important. I'm right behind you. Do whatever you need to do. I'll help in whatever way I can. And Abby, I'm sorry you had to go through this. That old crow deserves everything that's coming to her. I should have made sure this sort of thing didn't happen.
You tried your best. And it isn't easy from the other side of the world. Thank you. I'll take care of it as quickly as possible. But it isn't going to be pretty. Hello, Amy. Oh, you're back. I thought you'd run off to hide in shame. It's a pity. You should have stayed hidden. Please don't say that. I've had time to think about everything, and I've reflected on how I mistreated you. Oh, really? A little tough love was all that was required. Well, this is welcome news. Well, I hope you have seen the error of your ways. It hardly seems worth it getting all hot under the collar over a monthly payment. And from now on, let's double the payments, okay? And if I ever need you, drop what you are doing and rush right over, okay? How does that sound? And you'd be wise to listen next time an elder speaks to you. You might learn something. Got it? The next time you fly off the handle like that, I'll be forced to have Nathan divorce you. Got it. I'll do just that. I'll drop everything and just be a housewife. That's what you wanted, right? What? It's what you wanted, right? I'll have nothing more to do with you. I'll stay out of your life completely. What? Yep. No more monthly money, taxis to and from the mall, nothing. And as for care when you are too old to do it for yourself, I'll stay right out of your hair. You'll not hear a peep from me. What the? Now you just wait a minute. Is this some sort of joke? Not at all. It's as you wished. I'm just being a good girl and following orders, listening to the wishes and needs of my elders. If I'm such a no-good lazy wife, that's exactly what I'll be. It's like you told the neighborhood. I'm a good-for-nothing layabout. You were right, naturally. I sent money every month. I did housework for you. I even weeded the garden and put in those roses you love so much. I even paid the electric bill for your house more than a few times. But according to you, I do nothing. An absolute waste of time and space. So obviously my disagreeing goes against what you've been telling everyone. You are my elder, my superior. Therefore, you must be right and I must be wrong. The money I've been sending monthly must have been my mistake. Would you stop talking such nonsense? Nobody ever said I didn't need the money. All in the space of a single conversation, you've gone from nice daughter-in-law back to an uncouth tramp with absolutely no manners. Drop what you are doing and come over here this instant. I can see I'm going to have to re-educate you myself. And to think, my poor Nathan is married to such a horrible woman. No, I won't be doing that. I'm under no obligation to obey you. You have no authority over me. It's as simple as that. No, thank you. Oh, and Amy, by the way, I'm planning on suing. Sue? What on earth are you talking about? Sue for what? When I was pushed down the stairs, I fell and bruised my leg. I've been in agony ever since. It's so painful that I had to have Nathan push me around the supermarket in a wheelchair the other day. I've got a doctor's certificate to prove I was injured, so I'm taking you to court. It was your little brother who pushed me. Doesn't he have a son entering college next year? This comes at a bad time, I know. Stop this at once! This isn't any way to treat family! Do you know what you're doing? You'll be destroying my brother's family if you go through with it. Not just your brother's family. Yours too! I'm taking you down. I'm suing you too. Me? For what? Because you are the cause of all this. You're at the heart of it. All those phone calls I got from angry relatives and neighbors. You were the main instigator. That's outrageous. It's just phone calls. It's harassment incited by you. You were behind it all. It's sabotage. What are you talking about? I work from home. I told you that. Drawn-out conversations trying to placate angry uncles and aunts affected my business. All that time wasted was time I could have been working. Loss of income due to angry relatives' phone calls really made a dent in my salary the last few months. Oh, and by the way, I recorded most of the phone calls. When I realized there was going to be more than just a few here and there, I started documenting them. It's one thing to be lectured and sworn at by family, but a lot of the calls were from neighbors I'd never spoken to. The police will be talking to all of them in due course. And if they deem the abuse to be serious enough, charges will be laid. Cut it out, Abigail! You'll cause an absolute scandal! You wouldn't do that to the family, would you? If you go through with this, I'll never forgive you. And neither will anyone else. You can do or not do whatever you please. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. Why would it? And anyway, I'm the one who should be saying that. I'll never forgive you! What? I've put up with a lot these last years. I felt sorry for you alone in that house. Bad feet, struggling to pay off debt. I genuinely wanted to help you be as comfortable as possible at the start. But you never showed any sign of gratitude and basically just complained from day one. As if it was your God-given right to have your daughter-in-law wait on you hand and foot. And then there's the matter of the money I was giving you. You always had your hand out for what I thought was debt repayments. You happily accepted it. I thought to myself, well, I don't really need the money, but someone in the family could really benefit from it. When I made a tiny mention of it, you launched a defamation campaign against me. Did you think I would just be an endless source of kindness and money for you? That cord has been cut, and I'm going to repay you all tenfold. Be ready, Amy. This is going to hurt. Oh, really? Well, Well, what do you think Nathan will say when he hears about this? Huh? You think he'll let you walk all over his mother? I don't think so. How do you think he'll feel when he hears that his wife and mother can't get along? He'll be devastated. Don't you worry about that. I have his full support and permission to go ahead with this. He was just as shocked as me. He won't help you. And I know that you were lying about Nathan's father leaving behind a big debt. I know everything. Understand? I know everything. Not only does Nathan know, he too will be cutting you off. You've been taking money from both of us hand over fist, and not a single cent of it was for repayment of a debt. Wait a minute. You've got it all wrong. It's all a big misunderstanding. Can we talk about it? I regret not knowing a lot longer ago. It would have saved so much wasted money. Let's talk about it. No more talking, Amy. You'll be talking to my lawyer. See you, Amy. Hopefully never again. After that, I handed everything over to the charge of my lawyer. Those family members and neighbors who had trashed my garden were charged with trespassing and vandalism. They all started to panic and rushed around to our house to try and coerce me into backing down. I escaped to a hotel to lie low while all this went on. I drove by my house and saw my mother-in-law being berated by a group of neighbors. They finally realized they'd been lied to. Most of the charges against our neighbors were dropped on the condition that they repair the damages. My mother-in-law and her brother also decided to settle out of court with lump sum payments. It goes without saying, but Nathan and I cut all ties with his family. After all that woman put me through, there was no rebuilding that bridge. Occasionally, I feel sorry for Nathan, but it's for the best. There's no telling what that mother of his would try to pull next. The neighborhood changed dramatically after that. People packed up and moved away, and Nathan's mother was shunned by those who stayed. She'd known some of them for decades, and some of them had been close. But after what she had done, no one wanted to have any more to do with her. So in the end, she sold the house and moved to some distant cousin's house in Rhode Island. I won't ever see her again, but I like to think she has at least some remorse for what she did. I don't know how to tell you this next part because it's a bit weird, but Nathan and I divorced, then remarried soon after that. He took my surname and we moved back into our old house. No sooner had we remarried, he was sent by his company to live away again. This time to Hawaii. Every time I talk to him, he sounds miserable. But his company has promised that next year they'll move him back here to the headquarters. Then maybe we can settle down to the life we always wanted.